Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series number 69. This is a fan channel and Amazon exclusive. This is the Cobra Arctic Bat, the Battle Android Trooper. I know it has been a very long time since I have reviewed a G.I. Joe Classified Series figure. I have probably 20 G.I. Joe figures that I haven't even opened at all. Hopefully this video will do well on the channel. They used to do decently, and then I just kind of didn't get them as quickly, so then the views weren't really coming in, so I just didn't have that sense of urgency to do the videos for G.I. Joe. But I got this one in pretty quick because this thing was just officially announced not long ago. We had seen a leak a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks prior to it actually getting officially revealed. Although we did see on, like, in one of the photos for Snow Job, we did see one of these guys in the background, so whether you count that as an official, you know, reveal or whatever, maybe. But here we have it. I got mine from ToySnowman.com. They are a Canadian-based retailer online shop. They're actually sold out of these right now. But they do have all your action figure needs, whether it's, you know, any Hasbro product, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Marvel Legends, Black Series, all of that stuff. They also have, you know, different imports and stuff like that. Warhammer is, like, huge right now. So you can get all your action figure needs from ToySnowman.com. I'll have a referral link in the video description below. For first-time buyers, it gets you a 5% off coupon code in your Frost Rewards. But yeah, they got it. Who knows when the U.S. will get it? Overseas has gotten it, and then Canada now. But this is a really awesome figure. Holy shit. Like, wow. We've gotten several versions of the BAT, the Battle Android Trooper. We had the original release, which was pretty damn awesome. We had the Python Patrol release, which was okay. It's still a really good figure. You know, you look at the color scheme, it's like, I don't know if I care about the colors. And then we got the Crimson Guard BAT, which I just now opened for the first time. This is one of the ones that I hadn't opened. It's just been sitting in the box, and I finally got it. He seems a little bit loose and wobbly. His head sits a little bit higher. But it's our basic Battle Android Trooper, not any different from the previous releases that we had gotten before. Same accessories, just different color scheme on there, and really that's the only difference with these three bats, is they're all the same. Again, you just get different colors. But then we come to the Arctic Bat, and while the base figure is, yes, the same, there is a whole bunch of other shit going on for it. First of all, the accessories are different. Not all of them, of course. We don't get a lot of the different attachment pieces that the other figures got, like the claw and things like that. We get a damn chainsaw for a hand, which is cool. We get that same matching helmet robot head there, so that will actually go, you know, with the other ones and everything like that. We do get the same chest plate that does have the Cobra logo on there, and then we do get the battle damage version that doesn't have the Cobra logo or anything like that. But then you also get this, you know, artillery one that actually has additional ammo actually stored on there. We get a different head sculpt, which is nice. All the other ones came with, you know, essentially the same head sculpt, but it was a battle damage version. So a whole lot going on to this figure, plus some of the different pieces, like the belt is a different piece, the parts on the legs are different, and then I think, I'll have to check, the shoulders might be new, or we just get this padding, this armor pieces, that might just be keyed in, glued on. That could be the only difference. But again, this is not just like a straight up repaint. There's a lot more going on to it, but yeah, technically some of it is repaint and stuff, but it's done extremely well. So enough of the figure. I want to take a look at the box real quick, because I just want to point out some things, because again, I haven't reviewed a G.I. Joe Classified figure in a long time. This guy in the plastic-free packaging, looking at it, it just had a generic Cobra logo on the inside of the tray where the figure is. This one, we actually get artwork of the Arctic Bat, which is awesome. This is basically just a black and white version of the color version that's on the front of the package. But it's awesome artwork. I love the way it came out. So Hasbro's really putting in all the money into G.I. Joe. They own the IP, so there's not any licensing fees that they pay, so they could do a lot more. And it really shows. The other lines really hurt from all the attention to detail and all the cool extra shit that G.I. Joe gets. But we have that. Here we have like the tackle box or the utility box or whatever it is. So looking at it, that's the handle, right? So if you're holding the handle, shouldn't it be like this? The Cobra logo is upside down, and then if that's the handle, Arctic Back is upside down. I'm just a little confused by that. But anyway, we get the box. You know, the accessories come in here, and you could store it if you want. It's just a cardboard box. Not a big deal. We'll throw that off there. I love the new style of the packaging. This is even an update to like the Crimson Bat, which really had the old school G.I. Joe feel to it, the classified, you know, with the window. With these, now they started really updating it, and it just looks even more awesome. We don't get the full artwork in the front taking up all the space. I do think the figures should be front and center, and that's what they did here, but they used their awesome diorama pictures that they have in the background. Still put that artwork on the front, which is cool. The QR code, I don't know if that's an actual working QR code. I didn't scan it or anything, but the artwork just looks awesome. You can see it as number 69 in the wave. G.I. Joe Classified Series up at the top, and you get the full loadout here on the back of the package. And again, such a damn awesome figure, and I'm super excited, and let's get right to it, because holy shit, 6 minutes in and I haven't really looking at the figure? What the hell is wrong with me, right? Maybe this is why nobody watches, but here we go. Okay, so there's an up-close look at the Arctic Bat. Here looking at the standard like bat head that we have like the other ones. You could see on there it actually says Arctic Polarized, so you could see in the visor we get this nice metallic blue and green there, whereas all the others just had a basic silver for the visor there, so that is pretty awesome. We get the added gray in there. Just looks really, really damn good. I really like that. Again, the chest plate, you know, we had the battle damage and the Cobra logo version. Here, this one, you get some additional ammo storage actually on the front. And you can see on the inside, you get some like tech pattern type stuff. There it is in the front, and it just kind of sits in there. It doesn't even sit in super nice. Like it could pop off very easily if you just kind of knock it, or maybe not. It holds on there, I guess, pretty good. Just at first, you know, it can eventually loosen up. But anyway, looking at the front, we get this nice blue metallic color with a little bit of black in there, and it's all just kind of surrounded with this silver paint. So pretty awesome. And then the other additional accessories, we do get a handgun here, and this is done, unfortunately, just in a generic ass gray plastic color. Some paint would have been nice, but we get paint on other places that the other Cobra Bat figures did not come with. But anyway, there's the handgun. We also get this long barrel rifle, and it is super warped out of the package. You would just have to heat it up, and you'd be able to get that back in place. You know, it's in that bag. That's only so big, that paper bag. But there it is. We get some white paint in there. That looks pretty good. You have the stand there, which is nice. And it does have the suppressor piece here, and that you can actually just fit that over the end of the barrel there, and it sits in there. There's no real storage for this piece, however. Is there? No, there's no storage for it. You can't really, you know, it doesn't really work there. But we do get that gun, and again, that gun looks pretty awesome. The sculpted detail on it is nice. We get this backpack piece here. I think this is the same as the previous backpacks that we had gotten before. Yes, it is the same. It is just done in that generic gray plastic color. We don't get the same hand swap attachment pieces that the other Bat figures got. Because we do get the that chainsaw, but you can actually peg in the regular hands into the backpack piece, which I have done with the left hand because I do have the chainsaw hand on there. But you can see it just pegs in on the back. We get a nice silver paint there. Looking at the chainsaw, the blades on the chainsaw unfortunately get that generic ass gray plastic. The same with the body of the chainsaw, but the extension part, I don't know what that would be called on a chainsaw. It has a nice silver paint to it, which is good. A little bit of black there, a little bit of silver paint there as well. And it just ports on there. There's no hinge or anything like that, so it'll just swivel on the wrist. For now, we'll put the hand back on. But the important thing that I want to talk about with these arms and these hands is we actually get silver paint. The hinge is done just in a cheap gray plastic color, but the arm itself is a nice silver color because, again, the Crimson Bat and the Python Patrol Bat were just all black, and then the original release Bat had this dark gray. So at least it wasn't the super cheap, dull-looking light gray. It was a darker gray, but still didn't look as good. A silver paint would have been a whole lot better, but we get the silver paint here now, and it makes a whole hell of a lot of difference. Earlier I had mentioned these armor pieces on the shoulders. I didn't realize that the strap right there actually goes around the upper bicep. It is not glued to the shoulder piece in any way, so that could actually be removed if you really wanted to, but I think it is a nice touch to the figure itself. And then the belt piece is different, as you can see here. He's got like a pouch in there in the front, a couple pouches on the side. It's just done in this brownish color with a little bit of black, and then we get these padding on the legs. Not sure exactly what those are called, but that is different from the previous Bat figures that we had gotten. As you can see here, where the holster goes on the left leg, here the holster is on the right leg, and the handgun that he comes with, holsters in there. Quite nice, fits nice and snug, and will not fall off or anything like that. So those are the differences. And again, the head sculpt, because holy shit, look at that head sculpt. Isn't that awesome looking? I love the way that looks. This helmet I really liked as well, but this one, man, it's just crazy looking. I think it's very intimidating looking, very scary looking, and I love the way it came out. We get this gray here in the back, nice silver, black, a little bit of red on these dots around that center camera piece. But yeah, such an awesome looking head sculpt. Really love the way it came out looking. I will, I guess, pop the helmeted head on there to see how our Arctic back looks with it. And that's okay, I guess. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, because the other head sculpt is just that much better. But, you know, if you want to do this, then you kind of have your standard Cobra Bat, you know. But the other way around, I think just makes it look a lot more menacing, a lot more scary. Looks like much more of a threat to the Joes. So you have that there. So yeah, there you go. That is how I would be displaying him. I think it's really damn awesome. But now let's go ahead and look at the articulation. Okay, so the Arctic back's articulation, the head is on a dumbbell joint, so you're not going to get a whole lot of range of motion looking up, only that much there. Looking down is going to be a little bit of a problem, but if you notice that neck is independent, it has its own point of articulation, which allows better movement to look down when you use the two combined. Looking up, however, is still a little bit of a challenge. You can do a full rotation in there, and you get some crazy pivot with both the head and the neck piece in there. The shoulder, you can get to go, ooh, that's a little stiff. Hold on. Hey, I don't like that separation there at the bicep. Let's try the other one. Yeah, the shoulders are a little stiff. You can get them to go out about that much there. You can do a full rotation in there. There is a butterfly joint, so you can get the arm to go back so far. Coming forward isn't a whole lot, so you're not really going to get any use of crossbody there in the front. It's really just to get that arm to go out in the back. There is the upper bicep swivel in there. You do get a double jointed elbow, which gives you that much bend. There they are pinless. In fact, there goes that chest piece. See, it does come off fairly easily. Wrists swivel, and these hands do hinge. Standard horizontal hinge on there. A vertical hinge would have been nice because they are trigger fingers for holding weapons. Unfortunately, we do not get that. And again, the chainsaw hand does not have any kind of hinge. It just would swivel around on there. We have an ab crunch, so the Arctic back can crunch forward that much. Going back that much there. With the ball joint there, you can tilt to the left so far. You could tilt to the right so far. You can go back, and then with the ab, well, I'm using the legs for part of that. Hold on, I'm trying to keep the legs straight at the hips. You can go back that much. Coming forward is that much there. We do get the drop down hips, so you could drop those legs down and really work that leg to kick up super far, as you can see there. You can do the full splits with these guys. Yeah, those legs drop down crazy amount, which would then allow for, if you really wanted to, crunch forward, you would use the hips, and you can get them to go pretty crazy. There is there it goes, stiff a little bit, upper thigh cut in there, pinless double jointed knee. Hold on, there we go, that much bend there at the knee, which is nice. Foot, you get the swivel at the boot cut. Foot hinges all the way down, some hinge up. You get some silver on the boots, by the way. Ankle pivot, peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So good articulation. Basically what we've seen with the bats before. I'd have to look. That drop down hip seemed to work a lot better than even what we are used to. There is a swivel at the waist as well, which I forgot to mention. But very good articulation on these guys. The only thing would be the butterfly joint really not being able to move forward to allow some crossbody. But yeah, there we go with the articulation. Okay, so here are all the Bat figures together with the same matching helmet to go on there. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Are there any other Bat themes or designs that Hasbro could release, you guys let me know, because it's a really good figure. So if we get repaints, I think it works well. You know, there's a lot of troop builders when it comes to G.I. Joe figures. A lot of people like building the troops. So when you have these type of figures, it really makes sense because you can have them for all the different factions within Cobra. But you guys let me know down in the comments below, which is your favorite battle android trooper? Is it the Python Patrol, the Crimson Guard, the standard Cobra Bat, or is it the Arctic Bat? For me, it's by far the Arctic Bat. Okay, so I just got finished taking some pictures that I'll be posting to Instagram, but man, this figure is just a whole lot of fun. It takes the fun that the other Bat figures had and just amplifies it tenfold, because the color scheme is awesome. I love the white. I like that we get silver paint on there for the arms. The accessories are cool. You get the damn chainsaw arm or hand on there. The sniper rifle or just rifle is pretty nice. Although again, mine is warped a little bit. I just haven't corrected it. The chest plate pieces, this one is really cool because it really makes him, you know, heavy artillery with as much ammo as he could possibly hold. Just an awesome, fun figure that I think everyone is really going to like. So I know, you know, the fan channels all got it. Amazon had it. I'll have links in the video description below. Maybe Toy Snowman will be getting another shipment soon. I'm not sure, but as of now, it is sold out. But it is a really damn awesome figure, and it's nice. It's I think a great one for me to get back into opening up my G.I. Joe figures as they come in to be able to review for you guys. So hopefully you guys like the video. Hopefully you come back for additional G.I. Joe classified reviews as I get them. Hopefully, again, you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you want to see more. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this figure. Let me know which one is your favorite battle android figure, the favorite Bat. Again, mine is going to go this one. The head sculpt alone is enough to really change my mind on there. Oh, you know, one thing that I didn't do that I'm sure people are going to ask is, how does this head look on other Bat figures? And silly me, I don't always think to try it. Oh, perfect. Hasbro went ahead and did something. They're like, nah, you ain't going to be able to do it. Because, what? Look at that. Why would they do that? So there are their ball joints. That's not going to happen. So they had to change and adjust the mold of this helmet. Even though they're the same helmet, they had to have adjusted the mold for that. So that is unfortunate. Is the Crimson one the same? Because this is the newest one. Oh, no. So the Crimson one actually has gotten the smaller one. So the Crimson Bat, you can put the head on there. So that is cool. The Python Patrol Bat does not want to come off. Yeah, I can't get that off. So I'm not even going to try. Yanked and yanked. I can't get it off. So that is unfortunate. But this looks pretty good with the Crimson Bat, because the black, you know, works well with the black of the arms. There we go. The head sculpt ends up actually looking a little bit big. I think the added armor and padding pieces on the Arctic Bat really help kind of balance out the proportion of this newer head sculpt, because it is, you know, much larger. So I think it looks okay, but it still looks best on the Arctic Bat. But you guys let me know what you think about all that down in the comments below. But I think it's an awesome figure. Hopefully you guys like it too. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, hit that join button to become a channel member and be a part of the MCU Collective and support the channel. And as always, thank you for watching.